A pleasant good morning, everyone. I know it may not be good morning or good evening or good afternoon to where you are not right now, but I always want to greet you, everybody, even though it's night here. I always say good morning. Morning is, we feel fresh. Okay. So anyway, so how do you start your day? Just want to ask you, how do you start your day? Do you start your day when you wake up in the morning and then you look at your cell phone, go straight to your Facebook or YouTube or email or your friends, and then do something else? I know, I understand, and I can relate to that. I've been there. Or, wherever you go, always. And actually, the reality is like this. Sometimes we relate more to this than to anything else, even at work. Sometimes even at work, as if our cell phone is sealed to our hand that, we're so addicted to it. And sometimes we even relate to our cell phone more than to our wives, to our children, or to friends, I know many of you can relate. But let me share some ways that I gradually break that cycle, because I myself, I've been into this, I'm still, and even up until now, but I start to minimize, especially in the morning. Honestly, sometimes I check this first, but even though I check this one, I have to find ways to still do something in the morning before I go to work or before I do anything else. But as much as possible, what I'm doing right now is, before I look at the cell phone, I need to condition myself first. I need to condition myself to start the day, because the way you start the day determines what kind of day you have. Sometimes when we wake up in the morning, we are already tired because we use up all our energy to many things that is not necessary. So recharging is very important, and changing some habit also helps you work better, think better, and perform better, and also make your life meaningful. Very, very important. Many of us do a routine where you wake up, look at cell phone, breakfast, go to work, come back, dinner, wake up in the morning, look at your cell phone, go to work. Some cycle like that, no? And even though you're making a lot of money, but not necessarily enjoying ourselves. So enjoying, for me, our life is, it doesn't matter how much money we make, but how much we contribute. We have gift, we have talents, we have creativity, we have something that God provided us, and we're supposed to contribute that one. But if you spend your life just going to work, go home, going to work, go home, and then later on you retire and then you die, what kind of life is that? And who remembers you? What did you contribute to the world? It's very, very important, my friend. Contributing is not so that, I have to do something. It's not an obligation. It's for us to enjoy life. Contributing is enjoying life. It's not an obligation. I have to do this, and then it is having a fulfilled life. So when we get old and we don't even do something for other people and for the Creator above, then I don't think we have a fulfilled, enjoyable life. Anyway, let's go back to our topic. So let me show you how I start the day, and before I go to work. To start your day is, for me, it's very, very important, because starting your day determines what kind of day you live. How you start your day determines what kind of day you have. So it's very, very important for me. Morning routine is very important. Okay, so let's go. I start my day with a short prayer and meditation. I am a person who thinks a lot, and sometimes by simply thinking stresses me. So through meditation, I'm more relaxed. I am more calm, helps me release stress, helps my brain rest, and feel light to start the day. According to science, we have 60,000 thoughts a day. That's how busy our brain is. And 80% of those thoughts are negative. That's why it's stressful. So through meditation, we can relax. We can stop our thoughts to be thinking too much by being present, by being mindful. And that helps us start our day better. I also do deep breathing exercise. This really helps me a lot. Relax my body, and I am more calm to start my day. Deep breathing is you breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth slowly. I sometimes combine it, meditation while breathing, while doing deep breathing. Meditation is to be mindful, to be present, meaning to think of the present, not thinking of the past or the future. And that is for me very tough. That's why you have to do something else so that you keep your mind be present. By one example is listening to your breath. That's why we even need to make some sounds when you do breathing exercise. And to find ways to stop your mind thinking of the past or the future. Deep breathing is very beneficial to your health if you do it correctly. So the way to correct if you do it correctly is by touching your belly. Deep breathing or belly breathing is when you breathe in, you should feel your stomach is expanding, and you breathe out, your stomach is shrinking. Meditation can be done in different ways, either through crossing your legs while sitting, or you can sit just like the way I'm doing right now, or you can even do meditation while lying in bed. But the most difficult thing in meditation is to be present. And this for me is the most difficult one, even more difficult than doing martial arts training. That's why sometimes I add some movement, like what I'm doing right now, to keep my mind being present, to stop my mind wandering around, many times. If I meditate, sometimes I don't know, I'm thinking on this, on that, and then I have to bring back my thoughts, my mind again to the present. So just like what I'm doing right now, aside from listening to my breath, doing something else helps me bring back my thoughts, my mind, to be in the present. And if you do that, you get the benefit of meditation actually. Then after meditation, I start doing my short morning routine exercise, starting from the bottom, going up, meaning starting from my feet, first rotating my ankle, 8 to 10 counts. Sometimes if I'm rushing, I just do 5 to 6 counts. And then followed by knee rotation. Also the same, 8 to 10 counts. And then after 8 to 10 counts, I go with hip rotation. Then shoulder rotation. Arm stretching. Also 8 to 10 counts. Head bend. And then neck rotation. Also additional stretching to your hand by pulling your forefingers towards you. And also your, how do you call this, thumb. This bending forward and backward is really very good for my hips, my waist. Also 8 to 10 counts. And then I proceed to leg stretching. Also 8 to 10 counts each side. Do this stretching in a side kick position and then followed by letting your toes facing up. We call it toes up. Also, this one is plunges. Okay, you should keep your foot flat to the ground. This helps you stretch the lower leg. And then this one, you lift your heel up to stretch the upper leg. And that is enough. It took me maybe 5 minutes. But if I have more time, I do further stretching, like for example this one, splitting. Although I cannot split anymore, but since I'm doing martial art, I need to do this one. Although I cannot kick high anymore, but if I do not do this kind of stretching, leg stretching, I cannot kick properly. You know, if you're getting old and then you stop stretching, your body will shrink. So at least through this stretching, at some point you can still make your body flexible. And if I have some more time, I will do more. All this kind of exercise helps me at some point still make me flexible. And of course, the most important thing is keep your blood circulation, bringing oxygen to different parts of your body, especially on your brain. So if I don't stretch and I go to work, I don't feel comfortable. But if I do stretching or even just simple 3 to 6 minutes warm-up exercise before I go to work, then I can think better. I can work better. I have more energy, because you supply oxygen through your body, especially to your brain. It's very, very important. So doing even 3 to 6 minutes exercise a day is really very, very important for our health. Even though we do only 3 to 6 minutes exercise in the morning, the most important thing is how we can do it regularly. Regular means every day until we make it as a habit. Exercise is just like eating. You need energy to eat. You need to eat to have an energy. And so as exercise, that's how important exercise is. As we get old, our body becomes stiff. So as you can see, I can only kick until up to hip level. But at least the most important thing here is that I can still kick properly, even though I cannot kick high anymore. So this is my morning routine, and to be honest, I still have hard time doing it regularly. But that's my goal, to make it regularly every day. But there are times that we're busy or pretending to be busy. And then, but at least about 4 to 5 times a week I do this.
But my goal is to do it every day, regularly.